Chris.
We got 800.
It's Banter night next week.
We got 800.
What the, give us a preview. What the vibe gonna be when we pull up the Gersh next week, man?
Vibe, straight smoke. 94 feet D, yelling in everybody's face, straight smoke next week.
We live, Baseline Banter, post-game show, New York vs. New York, season 6.
Y'all know what's going on, man. It's your chain, man. Spicy. Baseline Banter, man. What's up, Spicy? Talk to me, man. 6 years. How we feeling, man? How we feeling?
6 years, legendary Rucker Park, opening night. The teams that I thought was going to win, they won. Defending champs closed the night out. And guys fake shaky the second game. I thought they was going to give it up, Lincoln Park. But they closed out 1-3. Then Watson just put hands and feet. It was belt. It was a belt session.
Yeah, it was a belt session, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, just bringing everybody together to get this done. But you know we got guests today, man. It's like, how you feel about the guests, man?
Like, I feel like when you win the tournament 2 years in a row, back-to-back, is the first show. I think it's only right we bring the winning coach on the show, like, got to.
It's only right. Talk to a G.
Man,
talk to a G.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I like the back-to-back, but like I told y'all, we got 4 stars.
Yeah, 4 stars, and you was there for all 4 though.
Yeah.
That's tough. And then we got a killer over there, 17 years old, Chris Jeff. This summer you've been making a name for yourself, I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
How's it feel though?
It felt good.
You're too humble. No. We're not doing this on the first episode. Too humble. You've been running this city like come on, talk to the people.
Yeah, I think you owe the city this because your sophomore year, a lot of people don't understand what you went through your sophomore year. Your sophomore year, you got hurt. You ain't really get to play basketball. So last summer was like you was getting back in the groove. But this summer is bad timing. Like, you showing the difference, and you only 17. So how did it go?
Well, it feel good because like now like everybody in the country starting to know who I am. So that feel good, really.
Opening night, G. Irv called you. You know you was playing for a champ. Y'all won it last year. You been here before. What was your mindset coming into this game? You playing Dykeman. You know Dykeman always give y'all a good game. What was your mindset?
Just win. They don't always give us a good game, but just win, really.
G. Irv, y'all started out a little slow. Y'all first quarter, it looked like y'all was gonna be the belt situation.
Yeah, it was about to be hands and feet.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Halloween for y'all opening night. But you've been here before, Catholic League. You've been to the championship 2 years in a row. 2 different divisions at that. Undefeated 1. Double A your first year in. 3 years straight? My fault.
That's
3
a
years
fact.
straight. Plus New York versus New York, you got 4 championships. What's, like, when you was down, did you ever, in your mind, thought you was gonna lose this game? Let's be honest.
Not at all. I mean, we was down 15-5 in one of the championship games as well. You know what I mean? And I never seen a team win a game in the first quarter. I mean, you could lose a game in the first quarter, but winning this, you know what I mean? We got a resilient group. We got about 5 or 6 guys that won a few championships with us. You know, like, it's not like we have a new team. We got some new pieces, but this is what happened. You know, we usually start out like this, and as the season goes on, you see us getting better and better and better. So I don't see nothing else changing with that. We know that we got a target on our back, so we got to be able to perform every day. So I'm okay with that.
I'm not gonna lie though. You might got the toughest Brooklyn staff probably in the city, in the coaches. Like, shout your coaches out. How you feel about your coaching staff? I know they don't really get a lot of light. You get a lot of the headlines for the wins and losses. But talk about some of your staff.
Man, listen, you're as good as the person on your left and your right.
Yeah, and you talk about your coaching staff, but your players is tough too. How you limit your rotation? Like, how do you understand who's having that night tonight that you can play? Like, with all the guards you got over there, they can go to any team right now, they starting. But playing for you, they understand their roles and they buy in. Like tonight, Jakarta didn't get all the minutes, but next week at Gersh, when y'all bring out y'all 7 trophies, I know y'all better front next week. Bring out them 7 trophies next week. If y'all don't front next week, I don't like y'all home style.
They gotta step. All the banners, all the trophies gotta be brought out next week for sure.
But going into the game, you have all the weapons. How do you know what type of night you got to manage your players?
I mean, that's when you got to use your coaching staff. You know what I mean? Because my mind is, boggling. I want to play a tall lineup. I want to play a small lineup. You know what I mean? So my mind be racing, but you just got to believe in what these kids is doing, and And in the fourth quarter, when things are going tough, you got to play with the best five that's been playing good, the whole game. And that's certain stuff that I, talk to, Gino and Smoke, and that's what we're going with. And when you got a team that respect each other, and I was just telling Chris and them earlier, we have groups of teammates. We got Halon and Tyler from Nas. We got Chris and Jakai, who was at Lockland. We got Sin and Brewer, who was at Malloy and South Shore. And you got Asher, all of them. So we got a group that know each other, so it's kind of easy when it comes to that. You got Jada and Connor at Jefferson. It's just, just play your game, and that's all we want, Like, act like who you are, and we'll implement that into a team setting.
Chris, it's Banter night next week. Give us a preview. What the vibe gonna be when we pull up the Gersh next week, man?
Vibe, straight smoke. 94 feet D, yelling in everybody's face, straight smoke next week.
Do you know your opponent for next week?
Nah.
Don't even matter?
It don't matter. It don't really
You
matter.
want me to tell you their opponent?
Oh, yeah, it matters. That matchup next week
is the rematch of the championship game for the past 2 years.
And
Lincoln
we lost
Park
to them
is coming to
Gersh.
Gersh.
At Gersh.
But forget the championship rematch. They beat us at Gersh, so it's definitely personal.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on me last year, so it's definitely personal.
Yeah,
Sure.
so that matchup don't matter. I know you want to be a cocky sometimes,
It matter,
but GR's gonna humble them down. They gonna get this win. Y'all gonna celebrate this win. But the goal is to add another star in that jersey. I know that's the goal. So, what is gonna take for you to win a 5th championship, GR?
I know I'm gonna lead, with my coaching staff, but when you got really good players and you trying to get these guards to be elite, because that's what you want to be at. I look at everything as a stepping stone of what you want to do in college. So we have elite guards, and that sometimes we're not gonna have timeouts. We gotta be able to direct and do what we do. But I think we got the best guards in the city. I think we got the best team. It's just about putting that into play and being humble, but having some arrogance when you get on that basketball court too. It's my brother said it was kind of funny. I didn't want to say it, but he said the Gersh Invitational started today. Shout out to New York versus New York. My brother Jeff said that.
Ross said the same thing.
Oh, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real low. It's kind of looking like that because y'all going out there and putting a product on the court. Y'all actually putting on a performance. It ain't rigged. This ain't scripted. Y'all just going out there doing what y'all supposed to do. So, like, the chatter that y'all hearing, y'all earned that. Like, y'all earned this. Y'all earned the moment. Like, next week is the moment for y'all. Like, we ain't gonna get too high, too low. Jared, we've been 1,000 games. Like, Spice, what's up?
I'm good. I know Gert's gonna be lit. Orthorod's gonna make sure, that's a Brooklyn stop. Orthorod's getting his bag for that, GR. So we ain't worried. If New York put it on the main court, second court, we call party. Y'all just gotta handle business. Chris Jeff is a target on your back right now.
I already know. I'm ready for sure.
So you can't duck this smoke that's coming your way. And this is what you been waiting for. I told y'all, you didn't get to play your sophomore year. So this pain that everybody's feeling right now, it's personal for y'all. So you gotta keep making that name for yourself.
For sure, I got you.
Authorized, we need all Brooklyn music next week.
God.
We're not playing nothing but Brooklyn music.
The
whole day.
You gonna rig the first show. Oh, my
man.
Lord, mercy, B. Nah, but based on Banter, this is dope, man. Like we got the chance. Like they ain't had to pick y'all. We was gonna pick y'all regardless.
Yup.
But they wasn't gonna hand us no flyers. We would say G-Herb, Chris Jeffries. You had 16 points today. Bigger second half, but that's just week 1 and 2. Next week, y'all at the crib. Y'all at the crib next week.
Right.
So, and we hate to have y'all might be sitting in the chairs next week too with us.
Ready.
I really think it's only right we're home, but we got to have this business. Come on, let's be honest.
Baseline Banter, Spicy Cha-Ching, G-Herb, Chris Jeffs. I like that one. Top 3 plays of New York versus New York. We had a couple, but we only could pick 3. The third one, I'm gonna go Ashton Reynolds. I think he had a couple highlights today.
Yeah, their team just ain't that good. They gotta figure out, put some pieces together.
Yeah, and that's why I put it third, because he caught a beastie dunk and a crazy putback. He had some tough shots, so I gotta go Ashton Reynolds. Because I know his highlight reel, even though his team didn't live up to his highlights, he put on a show for
Now
New
we
York.
can roll with that at 3. Rolling with that at 3 ain't bad.
3, that was good 3. Number 2, I gotta go the junior, Caden. Special case, spin move, through the 2 defenders, layup. Cardinal Hayes, he understood the assignment of the university.
Yeah, he came out and really put on, though. I think he finished with like 21, 22 today.
Yeah, like,
he really put on today.
And all his plays was highlights. He made sure he got to the spot. He knew the cameras was rolling. He went to the media spot on purpose. I understood what he was doing. Got a couple highlights, so we gonna watch them. Number 2, gotta be him.
Definitely.
But number 1.
Number 1? Talk to me. Who won?
It gotta be the freshman. It gotta be the freshman. I ain't gonna lie. Anderson Diaz, he came outside and he looked like he belonged outside. He kind of jelly, fire jelly. Like DJ Alderaan had to drop some tracks that way. Anderson was going crazy.
I mean, that was good for Anderson though, because this was his coming out party.
Yeah, he was the crossovers, from the crossovers to the jelly. Because you know you go to St. Ray's, so you know you had a jelly one time.
And that drop off down was mad.
Yeah, the down was crazy, the vision. But you a lefty, so you know you always get to see extra stuff. But as a freshman, that pass is impressive because New York, the pressure's high, the lights was on bright, and he showed up. And I think he had the number 1 highlight. I can't lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he did. Because he put on a show today. He didn't chill. Even though his team fell a little short, he hooped.
Yeah.
He hooped today.
That's my 3. Today. I like that. Ashton Reynolds, Transit Tech, West Forth, Caden, Tri-State, Cardinal Hayes, and then Anderson, the freshman out of St. Ray's. I like that. That's mine.
But this is the best part of the show right here.
What's the best part?
Because we got to do a prediction. We got to do a season prediction.
Who you rolling with?
I ain't going to lie.
You got to pick right 2, though.
Honestly, I would go.
You want your job tomorrow? Honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dykeman. I got to go Dykeman.
Yo, look. He go Dykeman. I think Tri-State deserve a star. But if Tri-State can't get a star, we just watched tonight and we had them on the show. It's hard to pick against the champs. 4-time champs. They came out confident.
Girls.
Yeah, they too confident.
They confident.
They called it the Girls Invitational. It's New York versus New York. They came out here on fire. Tierva's locked in. Chris Jeff is locked in. I gotta go Gersh.
So you going Gersh?
And Tri-State. Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
You going both?
Yeah, because Tri-State don't got no stars, so I want Tri-State to win, but Gersh realistically might win again.
I'm going Gersh.
We both going Gersh.
I take my fine. I take my fine. I'm gonna go Gersh. I'm gonna take my fine. What? What you want me to say? I'm going Gersh. Nah, I'm going Dykeman. I'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta go to work.
I can't.
When the episode drop, you get a phone call, text.
I know. Yeah, I gotta
you
go.
don't gotta show up today.
But they, in all reality, our first episode, we brought the right guests on.
Yeah, that's why I had to pick them. I can't start the first episode.
We can't front like they don't belong.
Yeah,
here.
they came out here. They didn't bring a short lineup in a short roster. They brought everybody tonight. They showed everybody we standing on business, and I think they're going back.
But we gotta close out our first episode. Y'all see who we brought on? Spicy, Cha-Ching. We going every Tuesday, post game right after the game live. When it drop, make sure y'all follow it, tag us in it, show love, man. What's up, Spicy? Get us out of here.
Baseline Banner, New York versus New York, week 1, Rucker Park. We out.
Cha-ching!